What a bombshell from Brazil's national team. After weeks of speculation and endless debates among fans, Carlo Ancelotti has finally broken the silence. The Seleção's head coach has announced a brand new squad for the upcoming international friendlies against South Korea and Japan. And guess what? Vinícius Júnior and Rodrygo are back. Yes, the Real Madrid duo, so often considered the future of Brazilian football, have officially returned to the team, giving fans renewed hope and excitement. But that's not all. This squad reveal comes with some huge surprises, major injury blows, and clear hints about Ancelotti's long-term vision for Brazil as they prepare for the World Cup. Brazil will face South Korea on October 10th, and just 3 days later, on October 14th, they'll lock horns with Japan. These are not just ordinary friendlies, they're testing grounds. Ancelotti is using these fixtures as a crucial part of his pre-World Cup selection process, a way to evaluate who truly deserves a spot on the plane to 2026. For fans, this means every player's performance will be under the microscope. Every pass, every goal, and every defensive mistake could determine whether they make it to the biggest stage of all. One headline dominates above all others. Neymar is not in the squad. For the second time running, Brazil's iconic number 10 has been left out, and the reason is once again injury. Neymar, who has been battling setbacks for months, is still not fit to return. Ancelotti made it clear, until Neymar proves his fitness, Brazil must move forward without him. This raises a burning question. Is Brazil finally learning to live without Neymar? With Vinícius, Rodrygo, Martinelli, Richarlison, and new wonderkid Estevao all in the mix, the Seleção might be entering a new attacking era, one less dependent on their injured superstar. It's not just Neymar. Several other key names are missing due to injury, making this squad look very different from Brazil's last matches. The biggest blow? Alisson Becker, the Liverpool shot stopper and Brazil's undisputed number 1 goalkeeper, is out. That leaves a massive responsibility on the shoulders of Ederson, Bento, and Hugo Souza. One of them must step up to guard Brazil's goal in these vital matches. Other absentees include Alexandro Ribeiro, Alexandro Marquinhos, Andres Santos, and Rafinha. All 5 are unavailable due to fitness issues, forcing Ancelotti to dig deeper into his pool of talent. Goalkeepers: Ederson Moraes, Fenerbahce; Bento, Al Nassr; Hugo Souza, Corinthians. With Alisson out, Ederson is expected to take the number 1 spot. But keep an eye on Hugo Souza. He could get his big chance to prove himself on the international stage. Defenders: Carlos Augusto, Internacional; Caio Henrique, Monaco; Douglas Santos, Zenit; Fabricio Bruno, Cruzeiro; Gabriel Martinelli, Arsenal; Lucas Beraldo, PSG; Vanderson, Monaco; Wesley, Roma; Éder Militão, Real Madrid. This defensive lineup is a fascinating mix of youth and experience. Militão and Gabriel Martinelli provide solidity at the back, while Lucas Beraldo and Vanderson bring fresh energy. But without Marquinhos, Brazil's defense will be tested more than ever. Midfielders: Andre, Wolverhampton; Bruno Guimarães, Newcastle United; Casemiro, Manchester United; Joelinton, Newcastle United; Lucas Paqueta, West Ham United; João Gomes, Wolverhampton. Here lies Brazil's engine room. Casemiro remains the leader, though his recent club struggles raise questions about whether he can still dominate the midfield. Bruno Guimarães and Paqueta are expected to provide creativity, while Joelinton and Andre add physicality and balance. Forwards: Estevao Willian, Chelsea; Gabriel Martinelli, Arsenal; Luis Enrique, Zenit; Mateus Cunha, Manchester United; Richarlison, Tottenham Hotspur; Igor Jesus, Nottingham Forest; Vinícius Júnior, Real Madrid; Rodrygo, Real Madrid. This is where things get exciting. Ancelotti's forward line is packed with flair, pace, and goal-scoring firepower. The return of Vinícius and Rodrygo instantly upgrades Brazil's attack, while Martinelli and Richarlison add depth. But all eyes will be on Estevao Willian, the Chelsea wonderkid. At just 17 years old, he's being tipped as Brazil's next big star. Could this be his breakout moment on the international stage? This squad announcement tells us a lot about Ancelotti's mindset. He is clearly building for the future. By recalling Vinícius and Rodrygo while giving chances to young names like Estevao, João Gomes, and Beraldo, he is shaping a new generation of the Seleção. At the same time, the absence of Neymar, Alisson, and Marquinhos highlights how Brazil must adapt to challenges. Injuries are forcing Ancelotti to test different combinations, which could actually benefit the team in the long run. Most importantly, these two friendlies will reveal how well Brazil can perform under pressure without some of their biggest stars. If Vinícius and Rodrygo rise to the occasion, Brazil may finally have found their new leaders. So here we are. Brazil's squad for the October clashes against South Korea and Japan is set, and it's one of the most intriguing in recent memory. From the return of Vinícius and Rodrygo, to the rise of Estevao, to the absence of Neymar, this team is a mixture of hope, challenge, and opportunity. The big question now is, will this squad be enough to deliver victories and build momentum ahead of the World Cup? One thing is certain, Brazil's future looks brighter, faster, and more exciting than ever. What do you think about Ancelotti's squad? Did he make the right choices? Which players should have been included? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Brazil's World Cup journey.